guys, welcome back to ZBTech. So what I have here today is an iPhone SE. The iPhone SE was released March 31st last year, 2016, and it's pretty much an iPhone 6S, just in a 5S body. It has a 4-inch Retina display supporting an 1136 by 640 pixel screen, with Apple's A9 chip and a 12 megapixel camera, with a 1.2 megapixel FaceTime camera. It can record 4K at 30 frames per second and 1080p at 30 or 60 frames per second. It has live photos activated by Long Touch, and it supports Apple Pay and has a Touch ID sensor in its home button. It supports, as far as we know, up to iOS 11 and beyond. It is available in Space Gray, Silver, Gold, and Rose Gold. It comes in 16GB, 32GB, 64GB, and 128GB models. Okay guys, so as you can see, I put you to a new angle for the unboxing, but other than that, let's just get straight into this by pulling off the top here. Always love that feeling. But yeah, here we have the actual iPhone. So, on already. Okay, no. But so on the back you can see it is in rose gold. It's not a terrible color, but I have to say I prefer space gray, so I'll probably be getting a case or a skin to cover that up. But one thing I don't like about this is, or any of the other models that aren't space gray, is that it has white bezels. I just prefer the black. But let's just put this to the side over here and pull that out. Put that to the side, and as you can see, we have this. We have all the Apple accessories in here. But yeah, let's just get into everything first. Into the phone first, I mean. So, as you can see, we have the screen and back protectors, which do not curve over the top and connect, but that was in the iPhone 6 and above. It comes with standard Apple accessories, including the earpods, the wall brick, and the lightning cable. I'll quickly pull all these out. And, of course, those. So, just standard Apple stuff. I'll take my rubbish and stick it in my bin. So, yep, let's just get into the phone now. So, it's on, and let's press home. Oh, right. English, US. Okay, I'm gonna stop this here so I can put in my Wi-Fi and all my passwords. So, I'll see you guys on the other side. Okay guys, so as you can see, I've gone ahead and set up the phone, and so far it's been pretty smooth. It's about as fast as the iPhone 7, as far as I can tell from here. I don't actually have an iPhone 7 to do a side-by-side comparison to. If I did, I would, and it'll probably end up being slower. But the only problem I've had so far with the system is that it is saying that I have an invalid SIM. So I don't know what that's about. I'm going to have to go ahead and find out what that's about. But another downside is that it's a one-time thing if you want to do this, but if you want your video recording to be in 4K, you actually have to go all the way down here to the photos and camera, go down all the way to camera, and record video. Its default is 1080p at 30 frames per second, but if you want to, you can have it on 60 frames per second, 720p at 30 frames per second, or even 4K at 30 frames per second. At the bottom here, it shows you what a minute of video will be, but for the 1080p HD at 30 frames per second, which is the default, is about 130 megabytes. Whereas at 60 frames per second, it's 175, and then at 4K, at 30 frames per second, it's 350 megabytes. So that's about twice the size as the 1080p at 60 frames. But if you want to do that, you're gonna want to get maybe a 64GB or 128GB model, because a 16 or 32 just won't give you enough space to record enough with this and apps and any other video recording that you might want to do. So I'm going to change it to that, and I'm going to do a test right here. I'll test out the panorama right now. and we'll just pull that up right here. So as you can see, it's not too bad. The audio on this, let's just go ahead and see how that is. I'm sorry, I don't have any music, I forgot. And we'll play the video I took. So, I'll just get some footage here. There you go. So, not terrible audio. It does sound pretty good. I wouldn't use it as a speaker, but through the headphones it will sound pretty good. But yeah, so let's get into whether you should buy it in 2017 or not buy it. Okay guys, so should you buy the iPhone SE in 2017? Is it worth it? Well, if you want to downgrade or upgrade or whatever to something that is smaller but with the same processing power, so just say that you've been stuck on the iPhone 5 or 5S and you never really wanted to go to a bigger screen because you're used to the smaller 4-inch screen, this is for you. Or if you did upgrade to the 6 or 6S or the Pluses, but you just want to go back to a smaller screen, again, this is for you. Or even if you just want to upgrade to a different phone, maybe from a worse phone, or maybe you just want to try this out. It depends on what sort of person you are. It does fit easier in one hand. It's not really a two-handed thing that you can really use because the display's so small. But yeah, Apple really made this for people who wanted a smaller phone with the same processing power as the 6S, with the same processing power as their latest phone, but didn't want to have like the bigger screen. So yeah guys, if you want to, you can. If you want a small screen, go for it. But if you want a bigger screen and you have the money and you're upgrading from something like a 5S, don't go for this. If you're gonna spend $300-400, go for an iPhone 6 or 6S. They're about the same price as a new one of these from Apple. So those are refurbished, but yeah guys, sadly that brings us to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, then please consider leaving a like and maybe even subscribing. But yeah guys, that's it from me today. Bye.
Hey guys,
Hope you enjoyed the video.
if you want to watch another video like this one, click here.
If you want to check out the playlist that this video is in, click here.
If you want to subscribe to us so you don't miss any more videos, click down here.
Thanks for watching ZBTech.